Well, leaning right back into it, the gas prices have been on the rise for a while now. Remember, gas was $2.29 here, where I live, January of 2021. Boy, have things changed since then, huh? Joining me now, Jay Young, fourth-generation oil and gas professional, leadership on his team with over 100 years of combined oil and gas exploration development experience. Jay, good to have you here.
Hey, Steve. Thanks for having me on again.
Hey, thank you for coming back. Yeah, you also wrote The Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. Well, you know, there's this war being conducted by this administration on oil and gas, and they're promoting windmills and solar panels, even though they won't do doodly squat to help America, which needs vast quantities of cheap energy to prosper. It's always been true. It won't change anytime ever. Where are we? I mean, that's true. You're not going to use windmills and solar panels to push 18-wheelers across Montana or Nebraska or Iowa or any place in America. You're not going to go north to south in Florida on a good charge of electricity. Fact.
That's true. And if we don't have the support of the administration, the Biden administration, which we don't, I mean, it's just pushing prices higher. I mean, he wants to do all the green stuff. He wants to be there, but he's not going to get there anytime soon. And what that does is keeps pushing these prices higher and higher. I mean, we're at $80 a barrel right now. People are paying $3.50, $3.60, $3.70 at the pump. And I don't see anything coming down the pike that's going to give us more oil. I mean, all the oil price is supply and demand. I mean, if we have the supply on the market and demand's there, I mean, it's all about what's going to happen. And if we oversupply the market with demand, like what happened during the $2 gas you're talking about, and demand goes to zero, supply's up, and prices come down. But that's not happening these days. I mean, with the hurricanes coming in, with a lot of other things that are recessionary fears right now, the people and what's driving that price, continues to go up, and we're gonna see that, going into the end of the year.
So the prices will continue to go. So what about, where do you put your money then? If on one side of the equation, you've got the Biden administration pounding on you, right? But on the other side of the equation, you've got demand that is, pushing prices to $4 a gallon and more. And the price, the interesting thing is West Texas Intermediate has been as low as, $72 and as high as $10 or $12 higher. I mean, it's kind of all over the place, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. It just can't seem to find, I think it's finding a good bottom here. That's what I feel like. I mean, at $65, we see a good place right now. But there's all different kinds of places you can put your money. I mean, we offer at King Operating, we offer products and investment vehicles, but you can also go on. There's some great buys on the stock market. There's $2, $5 stocks, $10 stocks. There's a lot of different ways where people can invest their money now, offset the gas prices, and you need to, because you're gonna be paying more at the pump. And like with us, we have tax benefits, 100% write off, monthly income as we scale the investment and appreciate the asset. But there's also other ways.
So what is this investment vehicle what is this unique investment vehicle that you have? Explain it to me.
Yeah, so we raise a fund when we go drill oil and gas wells. So the $100 million that we raise, all the money goes to buying properties. Let's say we have 25,000 acres that we've leased out in West Texas, and that what we do there is we take the $100 million, we buy the properties for $15 million, then we spend the other $85 million drilling wells to make this more attractive for a public company to come in and buy us. So we'll drill the wells and show a company. Let's say there's 45 locations that we have on that property. We'll go drill 10 to 15 of them, appreciate the value, show a public company, hey, you know what? There's 30 more locations that you can drill in the future. Plus, you get cash flow right now. Public companies aren't out to try to find anything new.
What's the time frame? No, it's a turnkey operation that you're talking about. You go out, you take the risk, you find the holes, you put the oil, make them produce, and you hand the keys to BP or Exxon or whoever you hand it to. So what's the time frame from the time you take?
Yeah, I mean, we're 2 to 3 years. It takes us 2 to 3 years to do this. So that's what the fund does. It takes it. We have geologists, like you said. We have 100 years worth of people of experience with geologists, engineers, we have geophysicists, landmen that help get the land together. And then, so we have the people and we have the asset, and now we're just looking for the money is what we do. You know, at the end of the year, everybody loves tax write-offs, right? Everybody's
right, absolutely.
like, oh.
So how small a piece do you sell? I mean, do you sell $100, $10,000, $100,000? What's the smallest piece you sell in this $100 million investment, for sake of argument?
It's $100,000. And then we have some people that take a half position at $50,000. So there's some $50,000 to our average investments like $200,000, or our average investors.
And what's your average return? We'll do $100,000. By the way, the math is easy. So somebody invests $100,000 3 years down the line. What would the return on that expected to be? Not guaranteed, but expected.
Yeah, expected is well. I mean, we expect 4 to 5 to 1. But if it's 2, 3 to 1, we're happy. We're raising $100 million. We go in. We'll use the initial equity to drill some wells. We may need some debt. We'll sell the investment. Like we drilled 20 wells in our last program and got up to $300 million by using $50 million worth of equity. We used $50 million in debt. Then we sold the investment. So
the investors get direct payout. $100,000 becomes $300,000 in 3 years.
Right.
Straight up.
And you get monthly income along the way. You get tax benefits, 100% write-off. You get the write-off, plus you also get monthly income as these wells produce oil and gas.
So it produces monthly income before you sell to, whoever you sell to.
Right. We distribute the monthly income to investors. So,
on a $100,000 investment, what does that look like? I mean, do you get $100 a month, $1,000 a month? What kind of return?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking right now. It's probably about $200-300 a month. It's going to be it's going up as we put more wells online. We're putting a lot of wells online. We'll be at 1,500, 2,000 barrels a day by October, November. So the checks will start going up by the end of December, January, February. They'll go up, and the more wells we drill, and we're constantly looking for wells to drill. And we've got.
Well, here's the question:
right now,
have you ever struck out?
Oh yeah, I mean it's an old business, right? I
understand that. So how many times does $100,000 turn into zero?
Oh, it won't turn into zero. I mean, you'll get your tax benefits 100%. That's one, but also two. We're not going to drill. We're not drilling exploratory wells in the Gulf of Mexico to see if there's oil there or not. We're going where the oil's already been found. So you may only get $100,000 back, or $50,000, $100,000, $150,000. And that's what the market's doing. If the oil markets are going to go to zero, or they go to 30, or Biden says, "Hey, we're going to cut off all oil all over the place," then you won't get a return back on your investment. But if you feel
Jay,
like
real
60,
quick.
70, 80.
Real fast. Give me your website. I got about 20 seconds so people can find you if needed.
Yeah, kingoperating.com. Kingoperating.com is our website. Go on. I've got a weekly newsletter, and sign up and sign up for a call, and we'll make sure we'll take care of you.
Kingoperating.com. If that sounds like someplace you'd like to explore and invest, kingoperating.com. Jay Young, always appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Have a good day.